There is no lasting peace and prosperity without forgiveness. I've got 10 difficult questions to ask you. The first one, have you not spoken to a friend or family member, I mean a real conversation, in a very long time because of unresolved stuff? Do you feel burdened as a result of old hurts and memories? Have you been violated by someone you trust? Do you feel numb or indifferent because of fear? Are you super sensitive? Are you having difficulty with intimate relationships? Do you cry often without knowing why? Have you been raped or sexually abused? Are you paralyzed, or do you feel paralyzed by hurt, by pain and memories from the past? Here's the 10th one, and probably the biggest one. Have you been trying again and again to find peace and prosperity? You experience some success, you get there. Maybe you stay there for a day, a week, a month even. But you keep being pulled. You keep being pulled back into nagging doubt, despair, and just a state of unconscious worry. Has that been happening? Where you try, you achieve, you fall again, you try again and again, a cycle of trying. Has that been happening? Well, I have been able to answer each one of those questions with a yes at some point in my life, at one point or another, and at some points I perhaps would have answered all 10 with a yes. I am the survivor of sexual abuse, childhood abuse, of betrayal by loved ones, of date rape. For decades, I walked around with a sense of emptiness, of being incomplete, not whole, being filled with despair, anger, doubt, fear, lots and lots of negative baggage. I had so much to release and so many loved ones to forgive, so many people to forgive, loved ones to forgive who I had to continue having relationships with. These things would get stirred up and just rear its ugly head at the slightest provocation. Sometimes it seemed to me for no reason at all. And so I walked with this and I walked with this. And then about a decade ago, I found the courage to just face it, to just go through it, deal with it. No sidestepping of the drama, no trying to hide the hurt feelings and edit it or make a judgment about being good or bad. Just sit with it. Own it as mine. Claim my story for what it is. And feel the pain. And I literally gave myself permission, with the help of some therapy, I gave myself permission to sit comfortably as I could, with being a person in pain. I stopped getting mad at myself when I felt it, and I just decided I was going to feel it. I put a time limit on it, but I decided I was going to feel it. It's really important that you accept, you acknowledge whatever it is that has happened and the pain, the consequences of it. It's really important that you acknowledge. I know this sounds easy. It sounds a lot easier than it was. But it's really important. It's really important to give you this insight immediately, because wherever you might be right now, this could actually lead to some releasing of the burden, because so much of the burden that we carry as survivors of many different things in life, many different violations, is some amount of guilt about feeling what we feel, and that adds to the burden. So acknowledge it, accept it. It's the key to the beginning of healing, and certainly the key to forgiveness. There is absolutely no lasting peace and prosperity without forgiveness, which starts with acknowledging where you are. And I think that you know that forgiveness is the answer to whatever it is that might be ailing you right now. It's the answer to being unproductive or underperforming. It's the answer to why you might feel weighted down, why you might be feeling angry, why you might be feeling a sense of sadness or ongoing moodiness, procrastination, why you're super sensitive, not trusting anyone, why you might be feeling depressed, why you might be feeling addicted or pulled or compelled to do certain things. I think you know that the answer to all of those life situations, the answer is forgiveness. I didn't get this really fundamental point for a very long time. And I want to help you to get this fundamental point much sooner than I did. There is no lasting peace or prosperity without forgiveness.